Hello and welcome. Today we're taking a look at AI Dungeon 2. So this takes a bit of explaining before we get into this. This is essentially, it's a text-based adventure game. However, rather than being your typical, pick a list of choices, do whatever the game wants you to do, and sort of directs you down a path, this is built with OpenAI, which is a sort of machine learning thing. So basically we can do whatever we want, and then the game, using OpenAI, spits out a response. And it's a little bit genius. It's a lot insane, and it's kind of amazing. So I thought we should check it out today. So we're going to do that. I'll put a link below, and you can check it out. It is free. You can, of course, support the dev, which is Nick. What's the name? Nick. I don't remember what the name was. I'll get it at the end here. Do I have it? Nick Walton is the name. So anyway, I'll put a link below, and you can check it out. So let's go. Let's try this thing out. So we're at AI Dungeon 2. Pick a setting. We're going to go with a fantasy setting. Sure. Pick a character. We can be a noble, knight, squire, wizard, ranger, peasant, or rogue. I'm going to be a wizard, of course. What is your name? My name is Nook the Magnificent. Alright, so we have instructions here. Enter actions starting with a verb, like go to a tavern, attack the orc, or speak by saying the thing you want to say. Okay, let's generate our story. This is randomized. The beginning story is different every time. It's usually similar, but from here it's going to turn crazy. By the way, I'm playing the Dominant soundtrack in the background, just to get us in the mood of a adventure game here. You're Nook the Magnificent, a wizard living in the kingdom of Larion. You have a staff and a spellbook. You finish your long journey and finally arrive at the ruin you've been looking for. You look around and see that it's not much different than you had left it. The ground is cracked and broken, but otherwise looks like that was never touched by anyone. Well, what do? We want to perform a ritual. And when it's taking it into this, and in spitting out whatever it feels like spitting out, you stand up and begin to chant. Your voice sounds strange coming from this place, almost as if someone has turned it into a low rumbling whisper. It takes some time before you can get the words out, but eventually you manage to do so. Well, we're going to summon. Summon. What do we summon? Let's summon an imp to fight by our side. I don't know what we're doing here at the ruin. I guess we can figure that out. Your hands begin to glow with a bright light as you conjure an imp. He appears next to you and begins to speak in a language you don't understand. I'm gonna say, "Shut up, imp." I do the talking. See what happens. The imp doesn't seem to like your response. He growls and charges at you. You quickly turn around and run back to your room. The imp follows you there and quickly attempts to bite you, but you manage to throw him against the wall. Cast Fireball. That's the imp. You fire a fireball at the imp, who catches him by surprise and burns him badly. He falls backwards onto his face, and you watch in horror as he screams in pain. He is dead. Let's bury the imp body. Well, we're just gonna bury the imp. We're not savages here. What? You quickly pick up the body and put it in a bag. You then head back down to the basement where you find that Nook is still sleeping. Excuse me? You tell them what happened and how you bury the imp. He seems surprised by this news. That was stupid, he says. What? Okay, so this is where things get a little different. Who are you? I thought I was Nook. Wait a minute. I'm not sure I want to know. Tell Nook to get out of my basement. You grab Nook's hand and force him out of the basement. You hear a scream from upstairs and go check it out. There was no one in the house except you and Nook. You look through the window and see a woman holding her arm in a lot of pain. Ask, woman, what happened? He tried to kill me, she cries. I told him to leave me alone, but he wouldn't listen. Who tried to kill you? It was, she stutters, looking away from you. A man dressed in all black. Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Where is the man in black? Let's go get him. He lives downstairs. Wait, in the basement? What is his name? Is his name Nook as well? I knew it! Okay. Go downstairs and confront Nook. You walk downstairs and knock on the door. No answer comes, but you hear a creaking sound. You open the door and see Nook sitting in a chair. He looks up when he sees you. Ask why he wants the woman dead. Woman dead. What's wrong with that woman? We need some other. She's my wife, remember? What? What happened to her arm? Her arm was broken into 2 pieces. Did you hurt her? Oh, sorry. Did you hurt her? No, I just wanted her to be safe. That's it. That's it. We're going to cast lightning bolt. Lightning bolt at Nook. That's it, Nook. You charge at Nook and try to hit him with a lightning bolt. Unfortunately, you miss and instead strike the floor. Nook laughs at your failure and casts another lightning bolt at you. This time you dodge and the bolt hits him directly in the chest. What? Hits him? What? Okay. Laugh. I'm gonna laugh at him. Exclamation point. You will laugh at Nook as he falls over laughing. You feel bad about laughing, but you also feel very hungry. You decide to calm yourself down and cast a healing spell on yourself. I'm going to... I have an idea. We're going to murder Nook. You take out your dagger and stab Nook repeatedly in the chest. Then you proceed to carve up his corpse. When you're done, you put the pieces of Nook's flesh in a bag and shove them into your pockets. You then head back. I'm going to raise the dead skeleton. I'm a wizard, right? You raise the skeleton of a man who died years ago. You then drag him outside and set him alight. A light. You watch in horror as the flames consume the bones. You then proceed to burn the rest of the corpses in the graveyard. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna grab the woman. Grab the woman and leave the ruins. You grab the woman and pull her inside. No, inside the house. She tries to resist, but you hold her tightly. You then rush out of the house and hide behind a rock. A few minutes later, you hear a noise outside, and you run outside to see a group of men chasing after you. Okay. Fireball. Fireball. Always the go-to spell. You cast a fireball at the men, burning several of them instantly. They fall to the ground, screaming in agony and fear. You then turn around and run back inside the house. As soon as you enter, you hear a loud explosion followed by screams. Yeah, we're just going to wait here for a moment, see what happens. You wait for a moment, and then you start running towards the explosion site. No, don't do that. You run past the bodies into the forest. You continue running until you reach the explosion site. You stand there in shock. Several people lie dead on the ground. Others are screaming in terror and crying. I'm going to raise the dead to serve me. we just turn necromancer. No burning the bodies this time. You raise the dead to serve you. They begin raising more skeletons to help you. Soon, you have hundreds of undead servants. You command them to attack your enemies. You lead them to victory. Oh? March! We're going to march my army into town. Forget about Nook's wife. You march your army into town. You slaughter everyone in sight. The townsfolk flee in terror. You even manage to capture a young girl named Marigold as a slave. You keep her prisoner for a while before releasing her. She runs off crying. You know what? We should, we got an undead army. Maybe we should summon a demon to fight for us. While we're at it, you know. You summon a demon to aid you. It appears and attacks the town. You slay many of its kind, but eventually you lose control of it and it begins attacking you. You attempt to kill it, but it manages to escape. You chase it, but it escapes again. We're going to follow it. Follow the demon. Let's say follow demon. Where's he going? Follow the demon into the desert. You find that the demon has escaped. You search for it, but can find nothing. You realize that you need to get rid of this demon somehow. Let's see, where do we go? Go into the mountains to get help from the dwarves. I'm sure they'll help. Travel deep into the mountains and seek out the dwarves. You approach the dwarves and speak to them. They agree to help you, but only if you promise not to harm them. You agree, and they guide you to the dwarven mines. Take dwarves to hunt demon. Take the dwarves and hunt a demon. They tell you that you will need to bring a lot of food and water. They say that they will meet you back at the mine. You return to the mine and prepare to face the demon. Okay. What do we need to do to raise it to get a demon? Maybe we should summoning a demon didn't do me any good before. We summon more things. Cast mage armor. You cast mage armor and make sure no one else is near you. You then prepare to fight the demon. You prepare to face the demon. I'm going to spit on the demon. That'll show him. You spit on the demon and call upon all your power. You feel an incredible amount of energy coursing through you. You sense that the demon is weak against fire magic. You prepare to battle the demon. I want to cast fireball again. That's our go-to on the demon. Take this, demon. You cast a fireball at the demon. It burns the demon badly. It screams in pain and begs for mercy. You curse the demons for their cruelty and the world for being so cruel. You prepare to battle the demon. You know what? You know, maybe we should let things go. I'm going to join the demon. He said sorry. He begged for mercy. You join the demon and fight alongside it. You feel an immense amount of power coursing through you. You sense the demon is weak against cold magic. Prepare to battle. No. Friends with demon. Friends with demon. Best friends. Befriend the demon and it helps you. You feel an enormous amount of power coursing through you. Since the demon is weak against electricity, prepare to battle. So sometimes things start to break apart. Fine. Kill demon. Take this, demon. I'm sorry I summoned you. You kill the demon. You feel a great sense of satisfaction. If you feel like a true hero, you feel like a real wizard. You feel like a real wizard. With this kind of power, I burn the dwarves and take their home. I spelled there wrong. I don't ever know. I always get it backwards. You burn the dwarves alive and take their home. You take their possessions and use them to fuel your magical experiments. Yes, let's experiment on the dead dwarves. What's going on? You study the dead dwarves' remains and learn how to create more powerful undead minions. You study the dead dwarves' remains. Yeah. Okay, over and over again. We're going to create undead minions. I think things are starting to fall apart. We'll see how it goes. Create more undead minions. More undead minions. We're going to march to the volcano. I'm sure there's a volcano right here somewhere. That's where we gotta live. Come along, demons. Or minions, I mean. You march to the volcano, you destroy the city of dwarves and burn it to the ground. You wipe out the entire city and burn down the countryside. You march to the volcano. Yes. Build. I'm going to build Wizard Tower at volcano. Build a wizard tower at the volcano. You use the lava to fuel your magical experiments. Create a new type of undead minion called a Wazia? You use the lava to fuel your... Yeah. Let's create an army of Wazias. Army of Wazia. Create a huge horde of Wazia. You crush the city of dwarves, again, burn it to the ground. You crush the city of dwarves. We're going to send Wazia out to conquer the world. Enter. You send the Wazia out to conquer the world. Yeah, out to conquer the world. Over and over and over again. Okay. Use lava to bathe. That's the kind of guy we are. Use lava to bathe to fuel your magical experiments. You will made the Wazia. Yeah. I think we're falling apart. Let's we already burned Nook. Let's go find Nook's wife. Gotta figure out where she went. You find her, my wife, and embrace. Kiss her passionately. Caress her body. Caress her mind. Caress her soul. Caress her heart. We're gonna create family of evil wizards. Yes, it's all coming together. Create a group of evil wizards. Over and over. Okay, things are broken. Destroy. Oh no! Oh no! I think we're falling apart. Oh no! Oh, am I good? Oh, I think we're. Oh no! Well, you know what? That's a good place to call it a day, I think. So yeah, it's a little bit broken, but. So there's a story. AI Dungeon. I'll put a link below, and you can check it out. Thanks again for watching. Shut up, imp. I will see you next time.